Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, so I make long rifles. Do you guys know much about the Pennsylvania long rifle and its heritage?
Yeah, I do. Flintlock, these are what, from the 1700s or something like that?
Yeah. So do you know the story of how they came to be, or?
No, not really.
So we had a lot of Pennsylvania German heritage, right? And when the German immigrants came over, they brought with them what's called the Jaeger rifle, right? To hunt. Jaeger means to hunt. So these guns were a lot shorter. They probably only been about that long. They get here, they discover that they need to throw a ball a lot further and more accurate. So what do? They start putting rifling on the inside of the barrel, and they start making longer barrels. So that morphs into what we call the Pennsylvania long rifle, which is what you got here. This rifle here, which we're going to be raffling next year, is unique to the Lebanon County area. This would have been made by J.P. Beck, who was a master gunsmith operating in the area from about 1770 to about 1810. Different areas of Pennsylvania developed different styles and different.
Got the Bedford County, Somerset County, Lancaster County.
Yeah, so this stock, it kind of looks a little bit more what you would, more like a Lancaster, and I think there was
curly maple.
Yes, all curly maple. That was the medium of choice.
Curly maple.
That's curly maple, and this is basically what you start out with here. You start out with a blank. You graduate in something like this once you get your barrel in, and then you start inlaying every metal piece. Yeah. This one that we're going to be raffling off next year to benefit the festival. It's made in the style of J.P. Beck, so it'll be found in Lebanon County, Pennsylvania. And if you'd like to pick it up, you're more than welcome to. It's got a little bit of heft to it. It's about 9 pounds. So. Yeah, it's got. They would decorate it by carving the cheek right here. They put silver inlay, they have a cheek piece. They like to use brass for the furniture, which is the side plate, trigger guard, the pipes, the nose cap. Steel barrel, flintlock mechanism, but it's a very unique thing in Pennsylvania.
What kind of wood did they use?
This is curly maple, so it's very tight grained and interlocking, so it's hard to split. I was telling someone earlier, when I cut my blanks here, because this is what we start with, you will actually dull the saw blades with how hard it is. If you get a good hard piece of curly sugar maple, it is a bear to cut through.
What is your background with gunsmithing?
Yeah, so how old are you? 10? So I started when I was 3 years older than you. I started when I was 13 years old. I had a neighbor that was a World War II veteran, and he was patient enough with me to guide me and try to, withstand my impatience. And I remember the first day I got there with all my parts, and I said to him, "I'll have it done in 5 months." And then 3 years later, I shot my first shot with that rifle. He didn't let me use any power tools or anything either.
It's all hand.
It was all hand. He said, you'll learn this way, and then when you have the power tools, it'll be a nice shortcut.
Yeah.
The guy that taught me always said, you could brown your barrels and just let God do the work for you. it's gonna rust anyway.
Yeah,
so,
that's what I said. It gets
it gets a nice patina on it. Yeah. Let's get. Yeah, well, enjoy. Thank you for listening.